just doves.
So this semi-auto shotgun takes 7 rounds in the tube and 1 in the chamber. Of course, it's plugged right now for dove hunting purposes. It can only take 3. But without a plug in there, it takes 7 rounds in the tube, 1 in the chamber. Weighs approximately 6.8 pounds the way it comes out of the box. Has an iron front and rear sight, 7-slot Picatinny rail, an M-lock and QD attachment. Comes with an oversized trigger guard, a charging handle, and an extended bolt release. It does have a polymer stock that it comes with. It's not exactly a bad stock, but it does have its limitations, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. The reason why I chose this shotgun was because I shot this shotgun once, and the accuracy was impressive. So at 40 yards, we were hitting with buckshot, which to me, 40-yard headshots with buckshot was really good. The felt recoil was not bad at all, extremely manageable, really fast cycling. But the main reason why I chose this semi-automatic shotgun is because it can cycle dove rounds. Dove loads are not really known to cycle in a lot of tactical shotguns, but it does cycle very well in this one, reliably. And why was that important to me? Well, I'd like to hunt with this thing. That's pretty much it, right? It's not a hunting shotgun. I have one, but I want to be able to hunt with this. It does have an 18.5-inch barrel, not your standard 20-inch barrel like most of your hunting shotguns, but this thing will do the work. But with buck and slug, it'll punch out to 50 yards easy. So I have no reason to believe why I would not reach out further than 40 yards with similar accuracy, with the correct rounds, of course. Other than it shooting dove rounds, one of the things that I really like about this shotgun is the fact that if you have a round loaded, right, you have to drop lifter, pick it up, right, it's loaded. Say you're out hunting, this thing already has a plug, so you can only hold 3 rounds in your shotgun at a time, right, when you're hunting migratory game birds. So let's just load it up, right, with your 3 rounds. You put up the 3rd one. So say you're out there hunting, right? And all of a sudden you encounter a situation where you need to use a different type of ammunition. You don't want to use your birdshot to shoot a bad guy or a bear or whatever it is, and you need to load a slug or some buckshot in there. Let's just say that's what this is here. Well, you can kick the round out without another round loading automatically. In most of the shotguns, another round would already be ready to load, but not in this one, right? I can do it again, I can do it again, I can do it again. It's gonna stay open, give me the opportunity to load another round and load it up. And I can kick this one out, and again, but there are more in the tube because I can just load them up again, and now it's up. It's in there, you see? Kick it out again, drop it, got one more, see? And that might be a problem for some people. It does get a little tricky. It took me a little bit of time to get used to. At the very beginning, I did not like that it did that until I understood why it does that. So now that I know that, I feel a lot more comfortable with it. I can work it. I know how it works now. So now I need to get some more accessories to make the most out of that function. But if you have a caddy here, it makes a lot of sense to kick out a round. And all you do is push it in. I'm sorry, I don't have one. And it makes a lot of sense. Once you load the stuff up, you just pull the trigger and it automatically loads. It's a semi-automatic. It's not automatic, it's a semi-automatic. Every time you pull the trigger, it reloads, it reloads, it reloads. But without pulling the trigger, if you manually eject the round out, it will not load the next one in. That gives you the opportunity to load up whatever other ammunition that you want to put in there instead. As a comparison, I have a standard Remington 870 here, pump action. And I'm gonna load this bad boy up with just 3 rounds. And say I ran into a similar situation where, oh man, I don't wanna shoot at whatever it is that's about to kill me with birdshot. It might work, but if they're too far, it's probably not gonna work. Now I wanna load it up with something else, so I have to drop this one out. Oh, but now I can't because there's another one in the way already. Ready to load. And I gotta kick this one out also. Oh, there's another one in the way. I have to reload. So I have to kick them all out before I can load in a different type of ammunition if that's what I wanted to do, or just shoot all of those before I start loading. But again, if they're like too far away, birdshot's not gonna do anything. A few other things that I like about the Beretta is, of course, the adjustable sights, the 7-slot Picatinny rail, that allows you to draw optics without having to machine anything or do anything special. It's got an M-lock and a QD on both sides, right, for you to mount something on there. It's got an oversized charging handle, an oversized bolt release. What I do and do not like at the same time about this specific model is that it has a fixed improved cylinder choke, meaning that I cannot take it off, I cannot swap it out. But to be honest with you, an improved cylinder choke is probably what I'd be using for most things anyway. I'd be out hunting. This shotgun here has an improved cylinder choke as well. That's what I'm going to use for everything, so it doesn't really matter. It does make me feel a lot more confident when shooting slugs through this thing though, knowing that the choke is not going to come loose and then all of a sudden I'm going to try to send a big chunk of lead through the barrel, possibly damaging my shotgun. Also don't have to worry about the rust and it seizing and anything like that. Like on this one, the tube has seized a few times, but on this one I don't have to worry about any of those things. Now some of the stuff that I do not like about this shotgun, the shotgun's not cheap by the way. This one is about 1,800 bucks, but I did find it for $1,300. The fact that the gun is being held together by a piece of plastic is kind of something that I guess turns me off a little bit, but I have to be honest, the polymer is durable, but it's just something that bothers me inside. They do sell aftermarket mounts as well that have slightly different types of attachments that you can find for whatever accessories that you want. I do not like the rear sight. This little housing here, also plastic. Again, it being about 1,800 bucks, I'm not too happy about it being polymer. The stock seems a little flimsy, but it's not. It's got a good texture, it feels good, it's light, the recoil's not bad, but it does not give you options for mounting other accessories like the shell caddy that you can put here, or to mount your light, whatever it is that you're gonna do, your switch. I had to glue this one on here, which is not something that I really like, but since I'm changing this out, it did not bother me to do this right now. The stock here, it does not have, for me, a practical way to attach a sling. It's got this little thing, that's it, this is what it has. And it did not come with an attachment for you to put your sling through. I'd rather have something on the side, if I could, or somewhere up here. They do sell aftermarket accessories for you to be able to do that. Magpul does sell a stock that does provide more mounting options for accessories and an ability to run a sling in a way that would probably make you feel more comfortable. It'd be a lot more similar to how you run your AR-15. So if you have an AR-15, you're familiar with that, it'd be a lot more familiar to you if you had that option in your shotgun as well. The extended charging handle is also plastic. Of course, the piece that goes into the bolt is not plastic, but this little piece out here is plastic or polymer. Not that big of a deal. You can switch it out if you want to. I probably will also. Those are some of the things that I'm gonna end up switching out eventually. It's quite possibly the rear sight, stock, fore-end, mag extension, and this still here. And go. So if you guys like this style of video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, follow, share, and hit that notification bell for me, please. And as always, stay safe, God bless, and keep one in the chamber. Catch you guys later.